Hi everyone, this is Laura. Happy New Year, Happy New Year to all. It's been a little bit since I've spoken with everyone. Well, just to keep you up to date, I have a project that I would like to share with you. I have a 12 by 12 layout that I just finished. Um, also, I have to draw. I was supposed to do it this weekend, and I do apologize. I was very caught up with other things that I had to take care of at home, and I was not able to draw the winner for the vintage ornament die, but I will be doing that this week for sure for the Diamond Dice card hop that all of you were nice enough and gracious enough to participate in. However, I did have a secret drawing, and that was for the vintage ornament die that I have, that Dee has sent out to all her DT designers to give out. And it was our choice how we wanted to give it out. So, what I did was I have been thinking and thinking and thinking, and with the holiday season and Thanksgiving, because this ran for the month of December, I myself was very hectic and busy, and I know a lot of my subscribers that watch us are also hectic and busy. So I decided to do a secret giveaway. And how I decided to do the giveaway for the vintage ornament die was I was going to look back on all the videos of my DT projects since my last giveaway, which was the trick or treat challenge. And I decided what I was going to do is I was going to, and it took me some time, believe me, but I did it. I went back to every single video and I wrote down everyone's name who commented on my DT projects. And the subscriber that had the most entries, meaning she left the most comments, meaning she watched every single or almost every single video of every project that I did, would be the winner. And I did that, and there is one person who um, is just been extremely supportive. She's left a comment on almost every single video that I did, and there was a close runner up. The winner for that was Debbie, and Debbie, please forgive me if I do not pronounce your last name correct, but I believe is Hazlet. But in any case, I will be sending you a personal message and letting you know that you have won this Diamond Dies vintage ornament die. Thank you so much for being so supportive to Diamond Dies. Thank you so much for leaving all your lovely comments and for watching this video. And it just goes to show you that leaving a nice word or two when you watch a video, sometimes being nice does pay. So, Debbie, enjoy this vintage ornament die. It is one of the sweetest ornament dies I own. It really is. I love the fact that you actually get two in one, because this little snowflake actually comes apart, and I used it on a lot of projects, as you will see in my upcoming project. So I do hope you enjoy this, Debbie. You have been a very faithful supporter and friend. If you are watching this video right now, please PM me with your address. And if I don't hear from you, I will certainly send you a PM so that this will go out to you right away. So thank you so much for watching and commenting and supporting Diamond Dice. You are a sweetie. So that's for Debbie. And the one that is the vintage die that is going to be, I will be choosing that winner on Friday. That will be through random.org. So that's that. Um, Again, just wanted to wish all you guys a happy new year. Hope your holidays were safe. I've been a little busy, but I did do a project, and I was very much inspired by the recent weather in New York. We had a major blizzard, and my girls were home from school, and they were driving mommy totally bonky. So I decided to take a day and create something and just hide in my craft room and kind of ignore all the madness that was going on. I sure didn't think I was going to finish it because a few times the lights were flickering and I thought power was going to go out. I did have a power outage for about 5 or 6 days with the first storm. And this is as a result of the second storm. Yeah, we had two storms back to back. So, that being said, let me share with you what I did. And the dies that I used for this project were all my favorite diamond dies. And I just finished this, guys, so please do forgive um, the little pieces of paper that I left in some of them. I haven't put them away yet or cleaned them out, but this are the 3 snowflake dies. And I love, wait, oh, they're so intricate. Oh, the poinsettia, or however you say that. This is the poinsettia die, and we have the big one and the little one. And as you all know, one of my favorite diamond dies, the infamous pine branch, which I love. I love this die. Okay, so I also used this paper stack, which I am so happy because it is so not the usual colors that I use. And this is a die cuts with a view, the Winter Magic stack. And I also used, let me share that with you, my Prima doll stamps. And I used this one right here. And again, they don't have names on these dolls. But I'm going to start naming them. I'm going to give her a name soon. And it ain't going to be Dolly. That's what I used to call my dolls when I was little. Her name is Dolly. Yeah, so this is the stamp I used. And I don't know if you guys have seen these, but Prima actually has a pair of wings to use with your mixed media dolls. And I love, love, love the wings. Best little investment for these Prima dolls that I have made. So if my camera will focus, I will start sharing with you. Oh, and I also used my Martha Stewart punch around the page, and I believe these are the Archangels, I think, and these actually a friend of mine picked these up for me, which is Janelle. Thank you so much, Janelle, because this is actually one of my most favorite punch around the pages. If she had not picked them up for me, I would have never been able to get my hands on them. So thank you so much for that, sweetie. So for this, I'm going to start with the top. I used a 12 by 12 American Crafts royal blue cardstock for the base of the card, and then on top of that I have here one of the designer sheets from the paper stack, and then as you can see here I punched around the page using the Martha Stewart punch around the page punches. And then what I did was I threaded navy blue ribbon all around the page, as you can see there. To the top here, I added some silver white stickers, and I outlined them with my distress markers in chipped sapphire. And I also distressed them just a tiny bit, just to give a little bit of that color to pop out, because it was really not showing much up against this background here. And let me get variety because my fingers are really a hot mess. I apologize. So these stickers here, these were leftover stickers that I had in my stash. And I believe these are by Making Memories. They're glitter stickers. Over beneath this is the picture frame where your photo would go. And this is one of my little dies that I have in my collection. On the bottom of that, I added some of that blue satin ribbon. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but this here, this is some bling. This is a heart bling mesh that I was able to purchase and share with a lot of my friends. I just cut that apart into little pieces and added it to the center. Down here, I have this little bouquet of poinsettias. And how I created this was I cut out of this white glitter paper by American Crafts. I cut some out of the silver paper by American Crafts, and then I cut some out of the designer paper from the Die Cuts with a View paper stack. Because I did the silver and the white glitter paper, I don't know for those of you who have worked much with the paper from American Crafts, it doesn't lend to a lot of manipulation with your styluses. Not like the other poinsettias that I made where I put a lot of veins. And so I left these just plain, and I just twirled them up a little bit just to give them, to give the layers a little bit of definition. And then to the center, I added these little pearl flat backs that I have in my stash that I purchased. And then as you can see here, I have the pine branches, which I also cut out in the silver and the white glitter paper. And then to the branches, I don't know if you can see those little pieces. This is from the leftover mesh bling from the heart. So I just took the strips, I cut them down into little teeny tiny little pieces. And then I just glued them on. Here I have a little spray that was gifted to me by one of my YouTube friends, and this has pearls on it. And I have some more of the pine branches die cut pieces that I just tucked behind the poinsettia flowers. And I think the pine branches really made the bouquet. I mean, I just really love that die. If there was only one die that you could buy yourself for 2014, that pine branch die. Oh, I love it. So underneath the floral arrangement here, I added some of this beautiful lace trim with the pearl in the center that was in our DT package. And then above that here, I have a few strips, and I don't know if you can see that, but this is one border, and this is another border, and this is also from the paper stack that I just fussy cut and glued down. Over here on the top, let me see if I can put this so that you can see that here is where I have all the snowflakes. Some of them I have actually layered and added some more of that mesh bling rhinestone to the center. Some of them I have the little hearts that I cut out from that mesh bling as well. Some have 3 layers, some are just single layers, some are just gathered together, some I did with glitter paper, some I did with foil. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is actually this paper here and this paper here. This is actually a metallic-y, yeah, see, you see it there. It's almost not aluminum foilish, not like the foil paper, but it's almost like a metallic navy blue. Yeah, so that's where I have all the little snowflakes that I cut out. And I have little bling centers or little heart centers in all of them. And it just looks like the snow is falling down on my little snow angel. And for my little snow angel, I did several layers of fussy cutting. I paper pieced the wings. I paper pieced her headband, her jacket, her shirt, and her skirt. Then I added some glitter to the wings. I also did a little bit of tumbled glass just lightly just to bring the wings out a little bit more from the background paper. I colored her hair with my distress markers. And I did cut her out from the same paper that you see here in this background. Um, and I fussy cut the little doll. And then to the doll here, I added some lace on her skirt. Here, I cut out a piece of the glitter paper and I just fussy cut that little um, layer of what's supposed to be, I guess, like a fancy little trim to the bottom. And then over here, I put some flat back pearl strings that I had in my stash, and this is teeny tiny, and it makes it look so dainty and cute. And then for her shoes, again, I fussy cut with some of that American Crafts white glitter paper. And then to the ties of her shoes, I just outlined it with my distress markers. And then I distressed her with broken china and tumbled glass. And that's how my little angel came out. So guys, this is my layout. And this is a winter layout. Thanks to all the snow that we've been getting here on the east side in New York. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope you enjoy your day. Be blessed. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comments box below. Also, please don't forget to check out our Diamond Dyes website. Like us on Facebook and check out the YouTube channel for Diamond Dyes. All links will be provided in the description box below. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Have a blessed day.